Hi guys, welcome to Power Cubicle Guy. Hope everyone is doing good out there. In today's show, we are going to see how we can store the customer survey results into an Excel through Power Automate. Use that Excel as a source for Power BI reporting. So let's dig in and see how this can be done. But before that, a small intro. So guys, here is the survey which I have created for a company called Products Company Survey. Alright, and here is the text I have written. Please spare a few minutes of your valuable time to complete this survey. Right, so then these are the various questions I have written. How would you rate your experience with our website from searching product to buying the products? And these are the various options for that question. Second question I have written is how likely you would recommend this product to your friends or colleagues, and these are the various options: very likely, somewhat likely, very unlikely, all those, right? And third question is what rating you would like to give to the product purchase. So whatever product customer has purchased from our website, so what is the rating customer wants to give for that product? So it's like star basis rating, right? And another fourth option is additional comments, if any, if the customer wants to give any additional comments about the product or the website experience, right? So here is the text box option provided. And once this all the options are completed by customer, he or she can submit the results, and those will get saved in the Microsoft Forms. So further, how we can process this information and use in our Microsoft Power Automate. So let's see how also, if you see here in the by clicking the mobile version here, so if you see the customer will be able to see the survey in mobile like this, right? So it's a pretty nice user experience if you use Microsoft Forms, right? So this is very simple to create a form. So just if you go to the forms main page, you have to click on new form, and here you start with the form title and the description, right? So after that you can click the type of question you want to create, so either a choice question or text or rating or date, right? So if I click on choice, then you can type your question here, the options here, add the option. So like that you can create your Microsoft Forms survey, right? So once the survey is created, we go to the Power Automate to read those survey results, start an approval process, and if a particular condition is met, then execute the yes part of that condition, otherwise the no part of the condition. Alright, and hence after this condition is approved, the rows are added into an Excel table which present in the OneDrive here. If I open this Excel, all the survey results are saved here, and then we can use this Excel as a source for our Power BI reporting. If you see, all the results will get saved here. So let's dig in and see how this Power Automate part is to be done, right? So guys, we have to start with when a new response is submitted in that customer survey response form, then this Power Automate flow should be triggered. So we have to use when a new response is submitted in the survey, Products Company Survey. We have to select the form ID or the form name from the drop down. So as you see here in the drop down, we see Products Company Survey. We have to select that. So this initiates the flow, which is basically the trigger for this flow. So if you see the information, this operation triggers a flow when a new response is submitted. Then we have to get the response details, the form ID, which is again the name of the survey, and then the response ID. So this response ID we get from the dynamic content by clicking this list of responses from the previous step. And then we have to start an approval process. So guys, this by starting an approval, which means once a response is submitted, whether you want to approve or reject the response, or if you uh, customize the responses by selecting here the custom responses. This response is approved or rejected. Based on that condition, we will perform some actions. So if yes, then these actions; if no, then these actions. In condition, we will check the response from that approval flow. So if it is equal to approve, so we have given two responses, right? Approve or reject. So it can be either approved or rejected. So if it is equal to approve, then we will go to the yes part. Otherwise, we will go to the no part. So once it is approved, let me show you what is the condition, what is the steps we are doing in the yes condition. So in yes, we are adding a row into a table. So this is another step we have to add. So if you see here, add a new row into the Excel table. So I am selecting here the same Excel which is present in the OneDrive. So OneDrive folder we have to select, and the survey feedback Excel and the table name. And then we have to map the columns of the Excel to the responses of the forms. So what I mean by that is, this is the column in the Excel, rate, search to buy. So if you see here, the same column name is here, rate, search to buy, recommend, rating, product, comments, and customer email. If you see, same columns are coming here. So if I select this box, I have to select the get response details. All the options are, all the question names are coming here. I have to select all those questions with respect to the column name of the Excel. It's a basically kind of mapping we are doing here, right? So once these rows are once these rows get added to the Excel, then we send an email notification. So what I'm doing here is, I'm approving this request if the customer feedback is negative. So if the customer feedback is negative, we have to take some action. So I am adding the rows in the table and then sending an email notification with the subject, check for customer dissatisfaction, right? So we have to check why customer is not satisfied with the with the product he purchased. So then the responder's email or the customer's email, the rating of the customer, right? And then the comments which the approver can write in his email, like customer care service team, that please check why this customer is not satisfied and take necessary action, right? So further we can do the data analysis on that part. We'll go in that detail as well. So this is the if yes condition. So if the response is equal to approved, then we have to take this action. Then if no, we have to send an email to the customer just telling him that your feedback is highly appreciated. Thanks for your feedback. We love you seeing back to our website for more products. And if you want to write any comments, approver can write in those reject comments. So this is basically approve or reject option. Also we can customize, as I told you. So reject doesn't make a good naming convention, but just an idea how we can do this. Then after sending an email, we can add that particular row again in that Excel, in the feedback Excel, with all those column mappings, right? So guys, let me show you how how this can be done. So if I go back to the form which I created, products company survey, and click on preview, there are already 3 to 4 responses present there. So here if I see how would you rate your experience with our website from searching product to buying. So if customer says neither agree nor disagree, maybe just an average response, customer gives just an average response, any additional comments if any, I would like to see an improvement in search feature of your website. So suppose this is the comment user wants to give, and once he completes this, he clicks on submit. So thanks, your response was submitted is the screen he sees. So once this is submitted, so if I go to the flow run history option, you will see that this flow will be in running status. Why? Now because the response is submitted, this flow is triggered. Now it wants an approval to be granted for further processing. If you see here is an orange circle here. So this step is waiting for an approval or rejection for this condition to process, right? So if I go from here to approvals, so I see here an option approval for product survey customer response. So I have to either approve or reject from here, right? Also I receive an email for the same. If I click this, so here is the email if I want to approve or reject that particular flow. So suppose here I as the customer response is average, I approve this request and say to customer service team that please check why customer is not satisfied with website search feature, right? And I click on confirm. So for this customer feedback, I have to mail our customer service team so that they can further check with the customer why he or she was not so happy with the website search feature experience. So if I go back to the run history, I will see the flow ran successfully. And if now I go back to the Excel, right? So here you see the value is added to the Excel, right? With the customer feedback, the ratings which customer has given, and his comments. I would like to see an improvement in search feature of your website. Now if I want to analyze this data set in Power BI or some other visualization tool, I can easily do that by connecting live to that OneDrive Excel. Let me show you the Power BI screen. So guys, here if you see, I am connected live to that OneDrive Excel with the feedback table and all the columns. I can create a table like this. I can create the decomposition tree by the count of ratings, and then further rating as satisfied, unsatisfied customers, and then how they recommend our website. So whatever rating is present in that particular Excel, it will come here. And also we can create a bar chart, just a more high level details to get the average rating of that product, and then how many of the persons have given average rating of somewhat unlikely. So all those things we can clearly do in Power BI to get more detailed analysis to see how our website or the products are doing online. And also, if you see, these are the emails received um, for the customer service care team, so that they can create a ticket and connect with the customer to know further details. So if you see here, I have the same text is present in this email. Please check why customer is not satisfied with website search feature, and the subject is check for customer dissatisfaction, right? Now guys, let us see what is the email or the option received or sent from Power Automate when a customer gives a very high rating. So suppose customer gives very satisfied here and very likely here, rating as 5, and give a very positive comment, excellent website for buying products. Highly recommended, right? And he clicks on submit, right? So this customer submits the response from his mobile. If you see here, the mobile option present in the Microsoft Forms. And once this response is submitted, if I go back to the flow here and see the run history, it will be in running condition and will be waiting for approve or reject a response. Then if I go to the action items and click on approvals, and here as the customer response is high, I don't want customer service team to take any action. I click on reject, right? And hence here I can write a comment to the user, because if you remember, the flow for the reject will be sending an email to the customer, not to the customer care service team. So here I can write any comment if I want to the customer, otherwise just leave it blank and click on confirm. So once this is done, and email will be sent to the user. Now if I go back and see the run history, it should get completed, right? And if you see, this part of the flow is executed, the rejection part, and email was sent to the user with the addition of rows in the Excel table here. So if you see, this row is added, very satisfied, very likely, and the comments of the user with the rating of the product. So excellent website for buying products, highly recommended, the same comment, right? So guys, this is the email which is sent to the user. Basically, your feedback is highly appreciated. Thanks for your feedback. We love you seeing back to our website for more products. So this is what is sent to the customer, and the record is added to the OneDrive Excel. So guys, hope this flow you guys have understood, and how we can store the customer satisfaction survey results in an Excel, and then further do the data analysis. So let me know guys if you have any questions around this process. Hope this makes sense, the end-to-end flow. Also, please, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel for further updates regarding the Power Platform videos. Alright, thank you guys, and see ya.